marketer, Alicia Mackey, just everyone has been just a joy to work with. And you, America, thank you so much for listening. It's been an absolute blast to be your host today. Until next time, spend wisely, save intentionally, and give generously. This has been The Ramsey Show.
How about that, George Azzy?
Hey guys, this is James, senior producer for
It's
The
a
Ramsey
little
Show.
catchphrase, that's
Did you know
cool.
over 18 million people listen to The Ramsey Show every week? And a lot of those people listen on one of our 600 plus radio stations across the country. To find a station near you, head to theramseyshow.com.
See, Shot on Pixel has 60K saved up, Fed loan payments, starts Feb 22, owes 52K in Fed loans, then 25K plus 10K in car loans, 2 car loans which you pay off first, and start with step 1 of snowball to pay off everything. Yes, what he said. What up, AJ? What up, Flash? And it's over, so no time to type anything to my boy. Alrighty, what else do we do while we wait? We type in my email address. Email about questions about financial coaching or anything on my YouTube channel. gmail.com. It's right up there as well. Donations. Did you guys hear George's catchphrase? I don't remember what it was, but like I hadn't heard anybody say that before. What is it? Spend wisely was the first one. Donations are https://ramseycoach.com. Nope, it's not. Donations are paypal.me/coach. Steve Money, I got it right. Okay. Today is episode 132, I think. Let's make sure that's right. Yeah, 132 today. Alright. I'll just wait another 30 seconds or so. I hope Troy Story can make his way in here one day. I know he probably is doing, what up, Joe? Probably doing like dinner with family and such. Because this was originally, I mean, I think I had the idea myself, but he like played along with me. He was gonna do all the technical stuff, or I just volunteered him for it, something like that. Who knows? Who remembers how it goes that long ago? But when we were talking about it in the Ramsey Show chat, the timing would not have worked out for him back then either, because I think he worked. Yeah, he worked right until 5, and now I turned on my big light. This is probably, I thought it would be better lighting. Makes you more in focus, right? So I got the bigger light on. What do you say? Flash says, George said, spend wisely, save intentionally, and give generously. Yeah, there it is. Cool. It's fun to have a your own catchphrase. That's why I got one. So, yep. Cool. All right. Well, I guess let's start. You know what time it is. Have you guys got your singing voices ready? I gotta turn this way up, probably. All right. See if I can sing that one line on time again. You would think I would practice that a few times and get it, but I really don't sing this except for when I do the show. All plans, it starts with step one. $1,000 emergency fund. Step two, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. What up, Troy Story? So pay off your consumer debt. Every single one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. A full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach. And why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. If you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. And now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach. And why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. How about some trumpet? Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Live from Columbus, OH, it's the Ramsey Show After Show, brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba. And here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, also Ramsey Preferred Financial Coach. And you can schedule a free consultation assessment by emailing your contact info to coachstevemoney@gmail.com. That's the old copy. Or you can go to ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money and just schedule it. It is right up at the top of the chat, a handy link for you to do that. But you can use that email address, coachstevemoney@gmail.com, to ask me questions about financial coaching, about the scheduling of it, about stuff that we're going to talk about in that free consultation. And about anything else you got on your mind, anything in any of my different playlists on my YouTube channel. I love to interact with my fans. That's awesome. Let's see what they're doing. I didn't finish the intro. got distracted. Troy Story, lighten it up with the hype early on here. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, the URL for that is paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Or you can just log into your PayPal account. You can click on send money and you can put in my email address, coachstevemoney@gmail.com. And there you go. Alright, I might have to take this off. It was chilly. Old man chilly here. Let's see. Thanks for the IOs. Definitely. Let's see what else I missed on here. Steve got so many shows he lost count. Troy Story has a bit of time tonight. Troy had a CAPTCHA that was blocking him from me. What is that beeping? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Doing a little user testing there. Alright. As recommended by Eric, formerly Boosted. And you can make some money doing that. Usertesting.com. You got to match what they're looking for, though. As far as, they ask you qualifying questions first before you can take their little surveys or react to stuff, etc., etc. That's right, Troy Story. Boosted. Yeah, he changed his name from Boosted to Eric because he sold his Boosted Mustang, but then he bought another one cheaper, a way cheaper one with cash. And he's in this chat sometime, and in the Ramsey Show chat sometime. Not every day, but sometimes. All right, let's see what else. What can we do? What do we do now? Oh yeah, we say today's Ramsey Show host was George Camel solo, making history. The first time he's been solo at all, much less for all 3 hours. And he is the host of the Fine Print podcast. And that is on the YouTube and wherever else you get your... It's not a video podcast, just audio, but it is on YouTube as well. And wherever else you get your podcasts. Right now, I did not... Oh, man, I did not. All right. It's my bad. I know everybody loves it when Steve Googles. You see, it's Chrome, Troy, not DuckDuckGo. Sorry about that, dog. Let's see, RamseySolutions.com. There it is. New documentary Borrowed Future came out last week. And our pal AO is in that significantly, I believe. I have not seen it yet. How student loans are killing the American dream, and you can rent that bad boy for $4.99. And you can own it for $14.99, I believe. And the Take Action button directs you to parts of the Ramsey Solutions site where you can make your financial life better, where you can get advice on paying off those student loans. You can do it right here through RamseySolutions.com, or you can get it on Google Play, Apple Play, or Prime Video. That's right, Hobbs Googling, not ducking. That's alright. Troy, did you buy stock in them yet? I think, didn't they go IPO, or is it some other website I'm thinking of that did that? Alright, let's see what else we have here. Yes, it is free with Ramsey Plus. It's in the benefits tab on Ramsey Plus. So if you're a member of Ramsey Plus, and probably even, I believe everything is open if you are on the trial. I think everything is open to you. I don't think there's anything that's behind the membership wall on your free trial. So that's even possible that you could do that. Check that on out. have gotten no help with the John Deloney song. Troy Story, have you heard the John Deloney song? It's a work in progress. I wanted people to help me with to finish it for the second verses. Troy doesn't know about DuckDuckGo going purple. Okay, it might have been some other thing that I was thinking of that just went public recently. Yeah, let's see. Hobbs hasn't had time, but she'll try to fit it in. That's what she said. And I think she's talking about helping me with the Deloney song, some extra Deloney lyrics. If they did it, it's time to find a new browser. Why would that make a difference with them tracking you or not tracking you? That's the reason to use DuckDuckGo, right? And so if they go public, how would that affect your outlook on them, Troy Story? A lot of questions for Troy Story. That's right, we haven't been able to hear it lately because Deloney's out traveling the country. Went from Nashville to Arizona and Nevada and Utah in one day. That's a crazy trip there for him. And that must be what the mod was talking about when he said he didn't know the next time he'd be hosting with Dave would be. So, yeah. Yeah, Troy Story, I'm all over it. So, yeah. All right, well, Troy Story is typing out his information. Really wanted Troy Story to be doing this with me, and basically he would have been my James Childs, where I would just, like, I could talk to him for a second. If I got off track or something, he could keep me on track as far as what came next and so forth. That was the original idea, but Troy has to have a life, I guess, on his own, and it's not a good time frame for. And I don't even know. Trying to think of it now, I mean, I don't even know how it would affect like the immediate viewership, like the live viewership, if it was at 5 o'clock, if it was at the old time schedule, if they never delayed the video. That's interesting to think about. But anyway, yeah, so Troy Story and I hatched it up together. And then I got in a situation where it's like, oh, I need to get my face and my mouth in front of extra people than I normally run into in my everyday life. And so I thought, well, I better do that show that we were talking about. And I looked up, I Googled, how to start a YouTube, how to start streaming and stuff like that. And every single one of them said start before you're ready. So I started before I was ready. May still not be ready, but I'm here. All right. Market report, and it scrolled down so unprofessionally. See, Troy Story would be handling all of this stuff, and I would just be the talent. I would just be talking. Alrighty, so S&P 500 did not quite. I mean, everything's up, which is great. But S&P 500 did not quite get to the high is up here, let's see, September 2nd at 4536, and it didn't quite get up there. But you can see this is the 6 month. I already changed it. We'll look to see what it did today. It opened higher than it did yesterday and went up from there. How about that? And I didn't see any reason why. So maybe we'll see something here. As far as tomorrow, stock futures are flat, but that's only 2.5 hours of them being flat. So there's plenty of more time for stock futures. Let's see, what else do we want to look at? The Nasdaq probably did the same thing. Opened this just today. Yeah, opened way higher. the dots down here at the bottom horizontally or are yesterday's close, and so it opened higher and then just kept going. And as far as this has more to go to get to the top, but it's not too bad. September 7th is 15,374 right there, and yeah, we're at 15,129, so it's still up there because it's Tuesday. There never is a reason. Yeah, because it's Tuesday is good enough for a reason. Yeah. All right, let me move the chat out of my way. You guys can't see this, but I made it. Troy Story, I had such a hard time like moving the chat. Putting the chat where I could see it constantly, so I didn't have to keep checking it and so forth. But I finally figured out. Oh, I can just put it on top of the window that I'm looking at, because it's the window that's being captured, not the screen, so they won't see this Twitch. And yeah, we every once in a while we get somebody says hi from Twitch every once in a while, but basically I've ignored it because there's not that many. It's only like I think I got 8 followers there, and 4 of them are like Sydney and her man. So yeah, so what was I doing? Oh, I know what I was doing. We were going to check our... Oh, no. Before we do that, we stay up here and check Europe. And Europe is mostly up. Asia, mostly up. Currencies, which gives me a chance to do accents, which I like. The euro is up on the dollar. The dollar's up on the Japanese yen. I don't do a Japanese accent. I guess I could, but it's way too early in my YouTube career to get canceled. The British pound is up on the US dollar. And the Canadian dollar is up on the... That was horrible. Is up on the US dollar. And the Australian dollar, mate, is up on the US dollar. Crypto, our pals in crypto, that looks mixed as well. Alright, so now we go back and we hit the, as I was talking about yesterday, big earnings coming up, starting tomorrow, Tesla. And we'll see what they did, and we'll see what all these guys did, or just about all these guys shortly. But Facebook on the 25th, so next week big. Facebook, Apple, not Apple, Alphabet, which owns Google, Advanced Micro Devices, which is AMD, a processor and video card manufacturer, and Microsoft and Amazon all next week. So the most followed single stocks on Google. We don't recommend, of course, single stocks here, but that's what's in mutual funds. So we do talk about them a little bit. And this was mostly up, not Tesla though. Amazon barely down, but Apple up 1.51%. Leading the way, I think, and Facebook shortly behind that at 1.39%. So that's that. Let's see. Let me check the stories here. I have some of these that I'm going to talk about already. Make sure there's nothing new. And there's nothing new on there. All right. Troy Story likes NVIDIA. Yeah, I've not you had any AMD. I've installed a bunch for clients, but I've only used NVIDIA cards so far as well. And it's not the right time to upgrade your video card. Not at all. Very, very expensive. The GTX 1050 Ti NVIDIA card that I bought 4 years ago is selling for more money now than it was then. So, and the newer cards are way more way higher price than as well in line for that. Okay, where is... Okay, I don't think I put these in order. I'm going to check my notifications because I'm keeping it real. They do make the chips. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have some stock market-ish news somewhere. Oh, right here. Not to get political. I try to stay away from politics here and only talk about it in relationship to the economy itself. But says here Biden's pick to run a key bank regulator runs into Democratic resistance in the Senate, and I am the Senate, and I was I first I looked at this because I said to run a key bank regulator. I thought, isn't a bank regulator a person? But it turns out there is it's a group or something, like a committee or something like that. But anyway, key points: President Joe Biden's pick to run one of Washington's most important banking industry regulators. Looks like she might not have enough support for confirmation in the Senate. Senate Democrats are fractured over whether to support her because Biden's indicated choice to lead. Oh, nope. Not because anything. They're fractured, and why? Oh, because she has for years advocated for far stricter rules over the banking sector, including moving consumer banking to the Fed from private institutions. So I don't know that we want the Fed to handle consumer banking. I don't think we want to do that. But so that's if that's the problem that people are having with them. Oh, sorry, itchy all of a sudden. And her name is Saul Omarova. Sorry if I'm butchering that. But anyway, that's the situation on that. Pringles. Oh, Doritos from Pringles. I see. They're talking about, because they were talking about making chips earlier. Okay. So this is... AJ hears that the Fed does everything better than the private sector. I doubt that. Alrighty, so this from MSN Lifestyle. I tried the Costco chicken nuggets that taste just like Chick-fil-A, and I have some thoughts. I didn't even know that they had any. I don't have a Costco membership though, so I'm out of luck, but they are the Chest Bear lightly breaded chicken breast chunks, and this person says that they are close enough. Where is it? Basically, that was the too long didn't read of that. So they were close enough to satisfy her craving for her Chick-fil-A. But I don't see no waffle fries in there. Oh, flashes out. Dinner time. Fried chicken salad. All right. I hope the lettuce didn't get too burnt. This from Jalopnik.com. The car shortage is about to get a whole lot worse. A critical element in everything from engine to bodies is in short supply. Let's find out what it is. When you get into your car in the morning, you probably aren't thinking about what materials actually go into its construction. The editor put in, this is Jalopnik, so a lot of you probably are. Okay, that's funny. Sure, that's like the old comics where the editor would put in little notes and along with the dialogue and narration in the comic books. Sure, you might have considered the sheer number of semiconductors, obviously, powering all the gadgets that come with modern cars, but the actual metal structure of your car likely hasn't had that much of an impact on you. Now it may have an impact on the entire industry. A global shortage of magnesium now is what we're short of. And why is that? Let's see. You may not have thought about magnesium since high school science classes, but it plays a critical role in the automotive industry. And why is it? That's what it is. Body panels, fuel tanks, suspension plates, brackets, brakes, engine blocks, cross members, axles, impact beams, and unibody structures and wheels. Essentially, you can't make cars without aluminum. All right. Can't work with aluminum without using magnesium. Why? If a magnesium supply stops, the entire auto industry will be potentially forced to stop. Why is it? Oh, China's been in the midst of an energy crisis recently, so unfortunately for car industry, China is also the world's primary supplier of magnesium. 85%. That's a lot to be coming from one country. I would be looking for more magnesium. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they have. The most prevalent magnesium producing town in China, Yulin, just ordered 35 of its 50 production facilities to shut down. That's crazy. Oh, and the remaining 15 have been have been told to scale back operations by half, leaving production drastically reduced. Now, why would they do that? Doesn't say. Doesn't say why they did that. But anyway, all right. What else do we have? This from Fox Business. Do you believe in life after love? In these 3 common retirement myths. Saving 10% of your income is common advice you've probably heard before, but unfortunately it can leave you woefully unprepared for retirement. Alright, this is going to start playing. Oh, I thought it was. Thank you for not making it play. Fox Business. Alright, thanks for that pop-up. Saving 10% of your income from retirement is enough. That's the number one myth. So, all right, I knew Fox Business was going to get me. They're so foxy. Saving 10% of your income is common advice you've probably heard before, but unfortunately, it can leave you woefully unprepared for retirement, especially if you don't start saving very early. Yeah, or Dave Ramsey recommends 15% as long as you, on the front end, have all your debt paid off in a full emergency fund, and on the back end, as long as you have a mortgage, keep it at 15%. But let's see. Rather than buying in this myth about saving 10% of your income, basically up there it might not be enough. So like $549,000, and they probably used average numbers for that. But rather than saving 10%, it's best to set a personalized savings goal, taking into account your age when you start saving, your planned retirement date, and your projected Social Security benefits. The Ramsey plan on that is, of course, 15%, even while you're paying down your mortgage, but keep it at 15% and put all extra to, of course, baby step 5, save for kids' college, and then any extra goes to the house. So you pay that house off, and then once you get the house paid off, then you're in step 7, you can invest as much as your heart desires. Following the 4% rule will let you withdraw a safe amount of money. It depends on, the rule theorizes that you won't run out of money if you withdraw 4% from your retirement investment accounts the first year of retirement and adjust the amount upward by inflation each year. Unfortunately, the rule is outdated and based on older assumptions about life expectancy and projected return. Yeah, people living too long. Our medicine has gotten too good. We're all living too long. I'm living proof. Let's see. China plays the long game. I guess, dog. There you go. Experiment singing and auto-tune. Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun to do. That'd be fun to do an auto-tune version of the baby steps. Oh, that's a great idea, Troy Story. You didn't even know you had it, did you? That was a great idea, though. I might do that for fun. Let's see. And counting on Medicare to take care of your healthcare needs in retirement. Okay. Yeah, that's obviously not a good thing. So these are all good things to consider. They don't quite have the Ramsey steps in mind when doing this, despite the fact that he used to go on Fox Business all the time. Troy Story, Sid actualing me. He's Troy actualing me with yet there are so many ailments out there and heart disease increased. So, yeah. Alrighty, and I'm approaching my article limit. But this Market Watch story, investor who almost doubled the return of her index says these 3 mid-cap stocks are ripe for economic recovery. You don't hear like much about the mid-cap. Large cap is talked about a great deal, but you don't hear much about mid-cap. Even the small cap index is on, where is that? The main Google index page. Right there, as you can see, it's the Dow, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, which is the big tech stocks, and the Russell. There's multiple Russell indexes. This one is the Russell 2000, I believe. Yes, 2000, which is the small cap index. But you don't hear a lot about, and I lost it, there it is. And you don't hear a lot about the mid cap, so I thought I would talk about this for just a moment. Amy Zhang, manager of the Algier Mid-Cap Focus Fund, says the asset class represents the best of both worlds. Diversifying into smaller companies might cut risk and put you in a part of the market filled with right opportunities at the right time. You can do this with mid-cap stocks. And of course, we don't do mid-cap stocks, but you do, according to the Ramsey method, you do have to have 25% of investing in a mid-cap fund, which I forget what kind what Dave Ramsey calls it, but he has different names for the large cap, mid cap, and small cap, and like one of them is growth and income, which I think is the large cap. I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere, and it's also available on the internet, I'm sure. But most people refer them to their small, mid, and large cap. But anyway, the point of this was what? Mid-cap fund is fairly new. Her mid-cap fund, rather. June 14, 2019 was started, and the performance is ranked within the top 5% of the roughly 600 funds in Morningstar's mid-cap growth category in 2021 and 2020. So this was about basically the stocks that she was recommending, right? These three mid-cap stocks. Okay, so you just want to, if you have a mid-cap fund, you just might want to take a look at them and see what these are doing in that. Here they are. Highlighted 3 of the Algier mid-cap focus funds' largest holdings. Upstart Holdings Inc., Signature Bank, and Herc Holdings Inc. And so that shows your estimated revenue. Who knows? It could be that. But these are the ones that she is high on. Upstart developed a cloud-based lending platform for banks. So this is all about banking, it looks like. And of course, Signature Bank, which is a bank itself. And what is Herc? Heavy equipment through subsidiaries. Okay, including Herc Rentals. So that is not specifically banking related. So, all right. So that's the dealio on that. Show mid cap. That's right. Right, because they don't show it in there. That was my reason. All right, Troy Story. See, this is why it'd be great to have you right here, or in my ear, or like on a little. You would be on a little window in the screen there, and you'd like chime in. when I forget to say something or something. But I mean, we can't have everything we want, can we? Let's see. This from CNBC. Southwest drops out plan to put unvaccinated staff on unpaid leave starting in December. So that means they'll have more pilots available, which is good. Now, I haven't commented at all on whether you should get the vaccination or not. Again, just much like the politics, I focus in on how it affects the economy. And so, also, I don't know if Southwest does any shipping, flying as well. And so, like, to get stuff from one place to the other, in addition to humans being on Southwest ships, I don't know if they do any ships, Southwest planes, if they do any of that. All right. Okay. Troy Story is Googling the growth, and the growth funds are mid-cap. Right. Okay. Growth is mid-cap. Cool. Thank you, Troy Story. He's doing the fact checking. Also from CNBC, here's why Democrats' proposed elimination of Roth conversions for the wealthy doesn't start until 2032. Is it because they themselves wanted to do Roth conversions until that time, and then they wouldn't be doing them anymore after that? That's right. Troy Story says people quit over being vaccinated where he works at. Key points in this article. House Democrats proposed a prohibition on converting pre-tax IRA and 401k plans to Roth savings for wealthy taxpayers. They certainly did. The repeal on such Roth conversions would start after a decade in 2032. However, that would give ample time for individuals to carry out a conversion and generate more tax revenue for Democrats' policy agenda, according to tax experts. So is that why they did it? I don't know. The legislation encourages an acceleration of Roth conversions. Democrats need the money, is what this an accountant and retirement expert based in Rockville Center, New York. They still want all the conversion tax revenue to pay for everything else in the bill. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Do you guys follow that logic? They want people to be hurried up into make sure you do all your conversion from traditional into Roth, because then you got to pay the taxes on that, and then they get the taxes on that, and that pays for everything else in the bill, which includes taking that away. That is crazy. All right, well, that's politician thing for you. Oh man, okay. Currently, single individuals can't contribute to Roth IRAs if they make at least $140K or $208K if married filing jointly. But there isn't an income limit on Roth conversions, allowing the wealthy to get a backdoor Roth IRA. Dave Ramsey does one of these every year. So, all right. Well, that's the story on that. I was wondering why why delay it, and now I know they are delaying it so they can get more money. And then I guess if they need more money later, they can always delay it further, I guess. All right. Interesting. What time is it? Oh, right. We're doing well on time. I did this one. So I'm all done. All righty. Yeah, that's it. And I don't have an Ohio fact of the day today. Troy Story agrees that is nuts. You see, this is the kind of affirmation that I like to have, and so that'd be the perfect kind of co-host that I'm looking for. So, GD Pine, I have a growth mutual fund, and they have done well this year. Since I'm older, the risk is moderate. There you go. Yeah, I have way more in large cap to try to make up for lost time. Which is a Dave approved method if you're old and were stupid and didn't follow his advice earlier in life. Let's see what I have to tell you about me. Once more, if you'd like a free financial coaching consultation assessment, there's a handy link at the top of the chat. It's ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. And you can just schedule that. If you have any questions about it, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. And you can send any type of question about anything you hear me say or do. That'll be fine. Donations don't qualify with just 79 subscribers. I think I was at 80. I think I lost one from yesterday. I think. Some trolls do that, I think, just to mess with me sometimes. They subscribe and then take it away. And how many? Troy Wheeler wants a count on the Baby Steps views. I think it's still about where it was last week. 175, yeah. So it's kind of gone down. It got the big bump when I was allowed to post it on the Ramsey subreddit, which I'll be talking about in just 1 second. Once, who did I think I told the mod about it, and then a bunch of people at Ramsey Solutions watched it as well, I think. And I do sing it on every show now, Aftershow, but here it is all by itself. It's 3 minutes 28 seconds. The first 20 minutes is me babbling, and it's the temporary lyric video. It has, we'll just go take a look at it. It says, that's me singing. It has the lyrics on one side and it shows the baby steps on the other side. And this was like shortly after I had written it, so it's probably the worst version you've ever heard. Well, maybe I've done a little bit worse on the thing. My voice wasn't the best today either. Little sore or something, I don't know. So, but you can have access to that. I'm planning on making a better lyric video, and I'm gonna put it on the TikTok. So, and then we'll see what happens on the TikTok. I don't know that many people are searching for Ramsey stuff on TikTok, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so back to the Ramsey subreddit. Let's see if I have it on here. It should be in the financial. There we go. I've done one so far, and I was supposed to do one yesterday. I said I was going to do one yesterday, but I had to help my son. He was having computer problems, and so even though I don't get paid for it, I'm expected to take care of that. So, yes, I do have my TikTok account already. I was like, well, Troy loves the Menard shirt. Cool. It was free, so I gotta love that. So basically, I just go on reddit.com/r/Dave Ramsey, and that takes you to the Ramsey subreddit on there. It's not run by Ramsey Solutions, run by fans of his, but people are allowed to do negative stuff sometimes about Dave. But I basically, if you don't look for them, you don't see many of them. You have to go like in a specific place to find them, like a specific thread on there. But anyway, I read people's questions and give the Ramsey coach answer for them. People also post their milestones on there, and and other things. But a lot of them are like, you can even put a question as WWDD, what would Dave do? And and so I'm going to do another one of those tonight at 8 o'clock, unless unless something like that happens again. But hopefully I'll be doing that tonight at 8. And my plan is on Monday nights at 8 to either do a Ramsey support or a financial coach support. I'm open to changing the name if you can think of a better name. Or the tech support, which is the same thing, where I go on Reddit, but I go in the r/tech support forum. So what up, Sid? So I go in the tech support forum and I do that. And so I'm thinking about, my plan is to alternate them. One Monday, do Ramsey coach support, and then the next Monday do tech support. Because I'm about to bounce too, Troy Story. I make it 2 of us. What else did I want to say about things? Upcoming streams, of course. Like I said, that one at 8 o'clock tonight. Ramsey coach support. Sorry for not doing it last night. I had to help my son with a computer issue he was having. All fixed now, cause I'm the king of tech support. So anyway, this show, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, is every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, thereabouts, whenever the Ramsey Show video ends. Even if that's a replay, I do mine live because I haven't earned the right to do a replay yet. All right. Sid is home with decorations. Excellent. And I did say decorations. You heard it right. Look in the chat if you want to see how to spell that. Decorations. Okay. What else we got? I'm playing, and I don't know dates when this will happen yet, but I'm on the next Lost in Random. That's a game that came out 2-3 weeks ago, and I just started playing that. And the next stream will be my fourth stream of that, doing my full playthrough of it. I might revisit Big PC Building Simulator a few more times. I might go through the how to build a computer. Last time I did the free building, so I just figured it out myself. And that's right, Troy Story. Tech Support King, you got it. Positive affirmation from Troy Story. Love it, love it, love it. On my number 1 stream of PC Building Simulator, I did career mode and didn't get to build any PCs. It was just repairing them. So, basically it's like playing a video game of my real life, at least while I'm at work. So, the only difference is I didn't have the chat on my work computer. It did let me put my Coach Steve Money logo on the work computer wallpaper, though. That was really, really cool. But as far as PC Building Simulator, I probably will run through the how to build a computer and see if I have any thoughts about that or anything they're leaving out of that. Because they only, when I was doing the free build, there was only one thing that, when you would click something, it took care of multiple steps. But everything else, it made you do it one at a time, down to each individual screw. And so it's awesome. Highly, highly recommend that if you want to learn how to build a computer. But I also might get they have a sale through the end of the month. It's like $6 for the esports DLC, downloadable content for the game. I got the game for free from Epic Gaming. It's no longer free, unfortunately. But the esports one has you being an esports team tech support, and so you have a bunch of stuff to do for them in that game, and also it updates it with modern prices and modern models, like the higher level of processors and video cards and stuff like that. So it came out in 2018, and that's the prices you see. And so that's, like I said, it has like the 1050 Ti, and 4 or 5 years ago I paid less for it, the same card that you have to pay more for now. All right, so let's see what else we have as far as recent streams and what I have to say about them. There's the tech support. Number 4 was 6 days ago. Father-daughter gaming. What's today? Tuesday. Bella's grandparents are leaving today was the plan. So hopefully sometime this week. It might be Sunday night again. That seems to be when she has the most time. But hopefully we'll be doing our 3rd live stream of Trine Enchanted edition. And we are doing... I have 3411 Heaven Media. I have not watched it yet. I know I'm a bad financial coach. I have not watched that yet. I will maybe. I did not have time this past weekend, so maybe maybe this coming weekend. Yeah, but it's supposedly very, very good. So highly recommended it. Did you watch it? 3411. If you watched it, what do you think about it? Let's see. I put even though this is a video game, I put this in the video game channel and also in the computer channel because it's both kind of. The Baby Step song, Just the Song is in the music playlist on my channel. What else? I still need to get a hold of Bella's boyfriend so that we can have another, have her give me a rematch on the Madden 22. Also, if the Ramsey Show mod has not posted that show by 10 a.m., then I take matters into my own hands and I do a pre-show chat stream. And the last time I had to do that was 10:13. I didn't have to do it, but I choose to do it. It gives us a place to chat before the mod posts the show over there, and then we can chat in the show. All right, and I think that's it. Alrighty. And it's 6:59, so it'll be a good time to end. Sorry if you're typing it, 3411, and I don't see your answer to that. But anyway, George Camel has a new catchphrase, apparently. And now it's time for me to do mine. Make smart financial decisions every day. And then I awkwardly go to look and hit the end button. Of course, I have to let it go and keep it on for a little while after I finish, because otherwise it'll cut off the stream early. All right. Good night.